All right, Trixie, listen. This week wasn't a very monumental week for the thrift, but we still got some stuff to go over. So, yes, it's going to be short and sweet, but I'm going to go over it. How's that sound? Sound good?
Even she's upset with you about it.
Is that what I get? That's okay. How you doing, everybody? It's Jason, Jason's House of Fun and Video Games, bringing you today Thrift Time and Finds, Volume 29. It's one more before the big 3-0. So hopefully, around that point in time, we're going to have a lot of good stuff to go over. This time, there's a few good things to go over. For once, I don't have movies, and I really don't have a lot of nonsense, so let's get to it. I'm also going to throw in a few other items as well, because I can do that. So for the items at the thrift this week, bye-bye bag. We're going to have this Overwatch. This is actually for my daughter. She has an Xbox One. I'm sure she'll be pretty excited to see that. That's actually a fairly new game. I was super shocked on seeing it at the thrift. And funny thing about these ones, so I've got Splinter Cell Blacklist and Dead Island Riptide Special Edition. So, you know, I got an Xbox 360 pretty recently. And the interesting part about those is the day that I found those, which never happens, the movies and media were fully stocked. And then on the bottom shelf, an entire row of video games. I was blown away by it, but unfortunately a lot of the discs, it was mainly 360 too, so I was waiting for that extra 360 hardware to pop in, but it didn't. Mainly the discs were unfortunately not too good. The boxes were pretty destroyed, so not really worth it at the end of the day. But, hey, still got 3 titles. Pretty excited about that. Adding them right into the collection. And I am pretty excited to play this because I don't know, for whatever reason, I didn't get this for PS3, and I always looked at it and I was like, maybe, maybe not. But it has to do with zombies, and it looks pretty cool, so excited to add that in.
Even Trixie's still thinking that you have more.
Come here, you.
He didn't get any good deals at the thrift, Trix.
And that's okay. So, for the last 3 items that I'm going to have, this one is awesome. And why is that? Because it was $1. I got $1 at a big box retailer because it was on clearance. Super stoked. This isn't going to be for me. This is going to be for the boy. So I'll know he'll be pretty excited about that. I know I just got him Luigi's Mansion recently. So
The boy who isn't able to play on his 3DS right now.
Minecraft.
You did what?
All these were great prices there. So
You really, really want me to go into cardiac arrest, don't you?
And Detective Pikachu. So he's starting to get into the Pokemon.
That's it. I quit at life.
As a young lad, and even at this stage, like, I don't know, it interests me to an extent, but I think it's probably one of those things I could probably watch somebody else play. I've explained that before on the channel. So not a whole lot, and obviously that wasn't from the thrift, but that was from a big box retailer, and then I got a couple items from the thrift, which is pretty cool. This week there hasn't been much out there, but if you wanted any VHS players, there's been plenty of those, and some DVD and VHS players as well that, you know, definitely add up to the value because people are really looking for those for some reason. And another thing I was going to be super stoked about bringing to the channel, but unfortunately did not work out. There was a thing on Facebook that Cynthia found where it was going to be $10 for a 30-inch, 32-inch
36
Triton Sony big box CRT TV. So I think I had something similar to this before. It looked really similar to mine from the photos. So on the top, there were these little holes in there. So kind of like holders, you could like lift it up. I have it on my other one. So I figured I've lifted pretty big heavy TVs before. It's not that big of a deal. As long as I do that angle myself would be good. So when I ended up getting to the person's house, you know, they were very welcoming and everything like that. This was going to be $10. They just wanted it gone. It worked perfect. Remote control, the whole 9 yards. I go to pick that Barrett Larry up, and those 2 little things on the top were not there. So that is a no-go. Lifting that TV up, dead weight, that ain't happening. I could have arced it in a certain way to be able to go down the stairs. They did have hardwood floors in their house, and the house was very nice. So obviously I didn't want to take the chance on dropping that because that thing literally weighed like 300 or 400 pounds, it felt like. So I called up a buddy of mine, told him, let me try to get somebody over. We'll try to figure something out. And unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be because my buddy ended up being sick, which is okay because he's the same guy that helped me put up all the shelves in the game room. So, I mean, what can you do? A nice $10 CRT TV that size, and just couldn't get it. I was thinking of trying to grab a two-wheeler, rolling the dice, but again, they had hardwood floors. Their house is very nice, as most houses are, and I didn't want to risk that. That chance of ruining anything because I'm just simply trying to pick up a TV. They even tried to sell me a Wii right there as well, but I've got a few of them already and didn't really have an interest in it because I don't need any more unless it's the blue one because I really like that one. But let me know down in the comment section down below, have you ever run into that problem before where you found something and you really wanted it, but unfortunately it just wasn't meant to be? It's a heartbreaker because...
It was meant to be, you just didn't try hard enough.
Oh, I did. And unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be, like I said. So, also let me know in the comment section down below. Have you played any of these games at all? Have you have any interest in Detective Pikachu? I don't know much about it, like I said, or Minecraft, or even this one. I don't even know what this is, but for $1, I'm not going to turn that down. Let me know down in the comment section below, as always. And 74. We've got one more subscriber. So 74 wonderful people have subscribed to the House of Fun and Video Games. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. Join those 74 other people. Become 75, 6, 7, 8, and so on. Make sure when you do that, you also hit notification bell. Because anytime I happen to pop up another Thrift Time Finds or any other videos or maybe a review soon, you'll be
watch
notified
me
of it
go into
right
cardiac
away.
arrest from all the purchases made at Goodwills and Savers.
I mean, that too. You'll be notified of it right away as soon as the video goes up. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Short one, but wanted to get something out there. This is Jason's House of Fun and Video Games. Hope you have a wonderful night or afternoon. And
or both.
It's not close enough to the weekend, so just enjoy your week.